Good afternoon, students. Today we're going to talk about another lesson of grammar entitled Other Punctuating Marks. In this lesson, we're going to talk about a hyphen. This is the hyphen, and this is the sign of that. We're going to talk about dash. We're going to talk about parentheses and ellipsis. Now let's talk about the hyphen. A hyphen is, when do we use a hyphen, by the way? A hyphen is used to make some compound words, including compound nouns, compound adjectives that come before a noun. What is a compound noun first, guys? A compound noun, do you remember? Two or more words joined together to make one word. It could be written in three ways. It could be written as one word like football. It could be written separated like post office. It could be written hyphenated like this one, father in law. I think it's clear, guys. Today we're gonna talk about what, guys? Compound nouns that have been or compound adjectives that you're going to use a hyphen between its parts. Now let's see, guys. You have to know, guys, in all kind of compound nouns, you must consult your dictionary, by the way. No one could tell you whether this word is hyphenated or not. You must return to your dictionary. But we have some rules that could tell us, okay, whether this word in that place to be hyphenated or not. For example, if you have a compound noun or compound adjective coming before a noun. If they are coming before a noun, they must be hyphenated. For example, if you have old-fashioned dress, look here. Here we have compound adjective. Two adjectives joined together to make one adjective. Coming before a noun, they must be hyphenated. Also, guys, compound numbers between 21 and 99 and some fractions. If you have number from 21 to 99 coming before a noun, they must be hyphenated. Like, for example, 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup here. Cup here is a noun. 1/3 is a fraction. Coming before a noun, it must be hyphenated. 55. Look at me. Look at the way I'm writing it. 55. If you're going to write it alone, it will be written this way. But if you're going to write it this way, if I said he is a 55 man. At that time, it must be written this way. Why, guys? It is followed by a noun. So we said numbers from 21 to 99. If they are coming before a noun, they must be written this way. They must be hyphenated. But if it is written this way, just wait. If I say the man is 55, it will be written this way. I think it's clear. You're going to delete the hyphen if the number from 21 to 99 coming after what? After the noun. It's clear? I think it's clear, guys. Now let's complete. Look here, guys. President-elect is a noun, a compound A compound noun. But you have to know, guys, elect here is a suffix. What is a suffix? Two or more letters join the end of a word to change its meaning. It's part of speech. If you have elect as a suffix coming after a noun, you must have put before it a hyphen. Let's go down. Old-fashioned dress, we talked about it. Old-fashioned compound adjective, two or more adjectives joined together to make one adjective. Coming before a noun, they must be hyphenated. The same is 12-year-old, here used as an adjective coming before a noun. What about ex-wife? Ex here is what, guys? Is a prefix. Do you remember? What is a prefix? Two or more letters join the beginning of a word to change its meaning. But you have to know, guys, there are some prefixes. If we put them in front of nouns, you must put a hyphen after them. Like X, ex-wife, I put a hyphen here. Like self, self-confidence, I put after self what? A hyphen. Like all, if I said all, for example, all powerful, for example, at that time put a hyphen. Not all prefixes, we're going to put a hyphen after them. For example, if I said unhappy, unhappy, do I put a hyphen? No. I'm talking about only some prefixes like X, like self, like all. If they are coming before what? Before a noun. But if you have a prefix like mid coming before a proper noun, do you know, guys, what is a proper noun? Yes, a proper noun is always capitalized. It talks about a specific person, a specific place, a specific idea, or a specific thing, guys. At that time, if you have a proper noun preceded by a prefix, so you must put after a prefix what? All proper nouns, if they are preceded by a prefix, put what? Put hyphen. Put what, guys? A hyphen. Look, guys, here. Compound adjectives require hyphens when they come before the noun. They modify, but usually not when they come after the noun. Look here. A well-known actor. Well-known here is a compound adjective coming before a noun, so it must be hyphenated. If it is coming after the noun, an actor who is well-known, for example. Well-known here is coming after actor. It's coming after actor. I'm going to make it with a small letter because it's not, the sentence is not complete. So an actor who is well-known. Well-known here is coming after actor, so I don't put what? I don't put a hyphen here. But if it is coming before it, I'll put a hyphen. I think now it's clear. Let's go, guys. Let's complete. Use a hyphen to divide a word at the end of a line. Always divide a word between syllables. Never divide a one-syllable word, and do not divide a word so that one letter stands what alone. Look here. If you have a line like this, I'm going to take it here because sometimes there is a mark coming and it won't help you to look well. If you have, suppose that this is the page. This is what? The page. And you're going to write what? You're going to write in it. And these are two lines. These are what? Two lines. I wrote the first line. And I came to the word letters. There is no space for it. How can I write it? You must divide it into syllables, not letters. Because some students are writing L on the first line. And they make hyphen, then complete what? The word down. No, no, no. Divide the word into syllable. What is a syllable, guys? A syllable is the smallest unit of a word. Each syllable has a vowel sound. A vowel what? Sound. Not a vowel letter. Not a vowel what? Letter. A vowel sound. Like here, hand, kerchief. Hand is a syllable. Care is a syllable. Chief is a sound. Hand here has one vowel sound. Cur has one vowel sound. Chief, although it has two vowel letters, but also it makes only one vowel sound. It makes only one vowel sound. So we divide the words into syllables. What is a syllable? The smallest unit of a word. Each syllable has one vowel sound, not vowel letter. One vowel sound. Shameless. Musical. I'm writing, for example, the lonely children had been sending letters describing their adventures at camp. I came to the word letters and I found there is no space for it. I'm not going to write only one letter and complete it down. No, no, no. Write it what? Write one syllable. After that, put hyphen, then complete it down. If it is a one syllable word with one syllable, like for example, book, pet, write it as a whole. Whether on the first line or on the second line, write it as a whole. Don't separate it. Don't what? Separate it. This is what I want to say. The lonely children had been sending. If I said I'm writing, for example, pens. For example, I'm writing, for example, pens. It will be written this way. Down or up. Down or up. Don't separate it. Don't what? Separate it. but I'm going to use what? To use letters at that time. Letters won't be what? Completed here. So then to what? Divide it into letters. Divide it into syllables. Write one syllable. If there is space to complete it, complete it. There is no space, complete the second syllable down. If you have a word, for example, musical, 3 syllables, and you'd like to write musical here, and you wrote MU, the first syllable, and you have no space, complete SICAL down. No problem. You understand? I think it's clear. Let's go, guys. There is a very important note. Consult your dictionary if you are unsure whether a compound word is hyphenated or written as one or two words. You have to know, guys, concerning using a hyphen, no one is able to tell you whether this word is hyphenated or not. You must return back to your dictionary. Consult your dictionary. Even native speakers, native speakers won't be able to tell you whether it is hyphenated or not. Now, let's go, guys, to parentheses or a dash. Look here, what is a dash, guys? A dash is longer than what? Longer than a hyphen. Look here, it's what? It's a sign that is longer than a hyphen. We use a dash when, guys, to show a sudden or dramatic break or a change of thought. For example, look at this example. Bradley, please tell me where. Oh, what's that noise? This sentence has no relation to this sentence. So here we have what? A sudden or dramatic break or a change of thought. At that time we put dash. We put what, guys? We put dash. I think it's clear. Dora, she's in 8th grade, won the spelling bee. Here we have what, guys? We use also a dash to set off an interruption that is closely relevant to the sentence. But not grammatically what? But not grammatically part of it. Part what? Part of it. Part of it. Such as what, guys? Such as an explanation. Here we have an explanation. Dora, she's in 8th grade, won the spelling bee. Dora won the spelling bee. This is the sentence. But here we have what, guys? We have an explanation. Okay, so we're going to put it between what? Between two dashes. So use a dash to set off an interruption that is closely relevant to the sentence, but not grammatically part of it. Such as what? An explanation. This is an explanation. I think it's clear. Now let's go, guys, to parentheses. Yes. This is what, guys? These are two brackets, the same parentheses. 2 brackets made this way, guys. We use a parenthesis around what? Around the material that is added to a sentence but is not considered of a major importance. Look at the example. The best players should win the coach's award. If I put the best players, Messi and Cristiano, for example, okay, all of us, guys, know who are the best players in the whole world. Okay, so there is no problem. So here, this part is not considered of major importance. So I put it between what? Between parentheses. So these words might include definitions, facts, or short examples. So parentheses, we use a parenthesis around a material that is added to a sentence, but not considered of major importance. Now let's complete. An ellipsis. An ellipsis is used what? An ellipsis is used to indicate a pause or a break in a sentence. Look here, I was wondering if Mr. Tom will attend the class or not. You notice what, guys? You noticed me making a pause after wondering, so I put ellipsis. Maybe the pause is for thinking or for whatever. So if there is a pause in a sentence, you put what? You put ellipsis. Also, guys, if you made a pause, sometimes this pause because some words have been omitted. Because some words have been what? Omitted. Like the preamble states, "We the people establish this Constitution for the United States of America." You notice a pause I made. Here, "we the people of America," for example. "We the people who are living in America establish this Constitution for the United States of America." So, we use an ellipsis to indicate a pause or a break in what? In a sentence. Suppose when you are talking, suppose that you are talking English, sometimes you'll find some people are making pausing. In these pauses, guys, if you are writing them, you must write what? Ellipsis. You must write what? You must put ellipsis, guys, in order to indicate that there is a pause or a break in a sentence, or to tell me as a reader as that there are some words have been what? Have been omitted from a quotation. Look at my way while reading it. The preamble states, "We the people establish this Constitution for the United States of America." Yes, I made a pause. In this pause, guys, I can put some words that have been omitted, like "we the people of America," "we the people who are living in America establish this Constitution for the United States of America." Thank you, guys, for today's lesson. I hope it's enjoyable. Your assignment, I think, will be page 200. 200, I think 200, just wait, guys. 286, I think. Thank you.